Hello students, good morning. Today we see the properties of radio waves. Okay, some of the important properties of radio waves are: first one, it is the reflection. First one, it is the reflection. Second one, it is the refraction. Second one, it is the refraction. Third one, it is the diffraction. Third one, it is the diffraction. And fourth one, it is the interference. Okay, properties of radio waves are reflection, refraction, diffraction, and last one, it is the interference. So in that, first we see what is the reflection. First we see what is the meaning of reflection. Okay, so meaning of word reflect is to turn back. Meaning of word reflect is to turn back. Okay, reflection takes place when incident power does not enter in second medium. They are get reflected back. They are get reflected back. Okay, the reflection takes place when incident power does not enter in second medium. They are get reflected back. They are get reflected back. So see in a figure, the incident electromagnetic wave which does not enter in second medium, they are get reflected. Okay, there are two medium. In second medium, this electromagnetic wave cannot enter. They are get reflected from the same medium. Okay, so incident voltage is EI, reflected voltage is ER, and theta I, it is the incident angle, and theta R is reflected angle. EI is incident voltage, ER is reflected voltage, theta I, it is the incident angle, and theta R, it is the reflected angle. So what is the reflection? Reflection of wave takes place when electromagnetic wave cannot enter in another medium from one medium. Okay, the electromagnetic wave which is do not enter in another medium, they are get reflected. They are get reflected back. They are get reflected back. Next one, it is the refraction. So refraction which is occur when electromagnetic wave can enter in another medium from one medium. See in a diagram, there are two medium, medium 1 and medium 2. So these electromagnetic waves which is enter from one medium to the another medium. They are enter from one medium to the another medium. Okay, so it is called as a refraction. So what is the refraction? In the refraction, the electromagnetic wave can enter in one medium to another medium, or another medium from one medium. So it is the refraction. Next one, it is the diffraction. So diffraction, it is the bending of electromagnetic wave around any object. It is called as diffraction. So what is the diffraction? It is the bending of electromagnetic wave around any object. It is called as diffraction. The electromagnetic waves are get bends around the object, then it is called as diffraction. Then it is called as diffraction. Next one, it is the interference. Okay, when two or more electromagnetic waves combines together, then interference which is occur. Then the interference which is occur when two or more electromagnetic wave combines together, then interference which is occur. Due to this interference, the system performance which is get degrades. Due to interference, the system performance which is get degrades when two or more electromagnetic waves combines together, then interference which is occur. Due to this interference, the performance of the system which is get degrades. Okay, reflection which is caused due to the earth surface, mountains and building. The reflection is caused due to the earth surface, mountains and buildings. Okay, refraction which is occur due to atmospheric layers of different densities. Due to the atmospheric layers of different densities. And diffraction which is caused due to tall massive objects such as mountains and building. Reflection is caused due to earth surface, mountains, building. Okay, refraction which is occur due to atmospheric layers of different density. Okay, diffraction which is caused due to tall massive objects such as mountains and buildings. Okay, next one, it is the propagation of electromagnetic waves, which are nothing but types of wave propagation. Types of wave propagation. First we see what is the meaning of this propagation. So meaning of propagation is traveling of wave. Meaning of propagation is traveling of wave. Okay, when your signal which is transmitted from your transmitting antenna, then this signal which it chooses a path or route according to its frequency. According to your frequency, when your signal which is transmitted from transmitting antenna, it can chooses a path or route according to its frequency. Okay, there are three main basic path. Okay, first one, it is the along the surface of earth. First one, it is the along the surface of earth. It is the ground wave propagation. Along the surface of earth, ground wave propagation which is takes place. Next one, it is the sky wave propagation. Up to the layer of ionosphere, sky wave propagation which is takes place. Up to the layer of ionosphere, the sky wave propagation which is takes place. This sky wave propagation which is also called as a ionospheric propagation. This sky wave propagation which is also called as a ionospheric propagation. Okay, next one, third one, it is the space wave propagation. From transmitter to receiver in a straight line, space wave propagation which is takes place. From transmitter to receiver in a straight line, space wave propagation which is takes place. Okay, so there are three basic propagation: ground wave, sky wave and space wave. Next one, it is the duct wave propagation. Duct wave propagation. And last one, it is the tropospheric scatter wave propagation. Last one, it is the tropospheric scatter wave propagation. This duct wave propagation which is used for gigahertz frequency range. It is used for the gigahertz frequency. Okay, So we will see the types of propagation and its frequency range. Okay. For the ground wave propagation, the frequency range which is used 30 kilohertz to 3 megahertz. The sky wave propagation which is used for the frequency range of 3 megahertz to 30 megahertz. This sky wave propagation which is also called as a ionospheric propagation. And for the space wave propagation, the frequency range which is used as above 30 megahertz. This space wave propagation which is also called as a line of sight propagation. Okay, this ground wave propagation which is used for medium wave band in radio broadcasting, sky wave propagation in short wave band in radio broadcasting, and space wave which is used for the TV transmission and FM transmission. Okay, so path which is taken by a radio wave which is depends on a many factor. Okay, the path which is taken by a radio wave which is depends on a many factor. First one, it is the frequency range. Second one, it is the atmospheric condition, and third one, it is the time of day at the which time the signal which is transmitted. So path which is taken by radio wave which is depends on a frequency range, atmospheric condition and the time of the day. So this one is a frequency range and type of propagations. So ground wave propagation. So first propagation we see, it is the ground wave propagation. Okay, the figure which is shows the ground wave propagation. The figure which is shows the ground wave propagation. Okay, in this ground wave propagation, transmitting antenna which is used. Okay, in this ground wave propagation, transmitting antenna which is used. Okay, this transmitting antenna which is placed vertically. This transmitting antenna which is placed vertically. Okay, so we see the explanation for this ground wave propagation. This type of propagation which is useful for frequency range 30 kilohertz to 3 megahertz. This type of propagation which is useful for frequency range 30 kilohertz to 3 megahertz. Okay, in this transmitting antenna which is placed vertically on the earth surface. In this transmitting antenna which is placed vertically on the earth surface. Okay, so ground wave propagation is vertically polarized. So ground wave propagation is vertically polarized. So what is the polarization? The direction of electric field, the direction of electric field in the electromagnetic wave, it is called as a polarization. Okay, when your signal which is transmitted by antenna, then it is follow the curvature of earth. When your signal which is transmitted by transmitting antenna, then it is follow curvature of earth, and these waves are remains close to earth surface, and the waves are remains close to earth surface. Okay, this type of propagation is strong at low and medium frequency. This type of propagation which is strong at low and medium frequencies. Okay, so the signal can travel the distance up to few hundred kilometer. So the signal can travel distance up to few hundred kilometer. This ground wave propagation which is used for the distance of 100 kilometer. Okay, so again we see the ground wave propagation. So this ground wave propagation which is useful for the frequency range of 30 kilohertz to 3 megahertz. How the antenna which is placed? The antenna which is placed vertically. So which type of propagation which is used? So which type of polarization which is used? Vertical polarization which is used. So whenever signal which is transmitted by this transmit antenna, then it is follow the curvature of earth and remains close to the earth surface. Okay, this type of propagation which is strong at low and medium frequencies, and in this ground wave propagation the signal which is travels distance up to 100 kilometer. It is travels distance up to 100 kilometer. Okay, so next one, it is the attenuation of ground wave. So in ground wave the signals are get attenuated due to the two reasons. We see these two reasons. Okay, so first reason is the while your signal which is passing over the earth surface, the ground wave induces some current into it. Okay, thus they lose some energy due to absorption. So they lose some energy due to absorption. So the signals are get attenuated. And second reason, it is the due to diffraction the waves get tilt or bend. Okay, due to diffraction the waves get tilt or bend. So angle of tilt goes on increasing as ground wave propagates over the earth surface. The angle of tilt goes on increasing as ground wave propagates over the earth surface. So the waves lies down or dies. So the waves lies down or dies. Okay. How the signals are attenuated in the ground wave propagation? So there are two reasons. Okay, first one, it is the while your signal which is passing over the earth surface, the ground waves are induces some current into it, thus they lose some energy due to absorption. Some energy which is loses due to absorption. And second reason, it is the due to diffraction the waves are get tilt or bend. So your angle of tilt goes on increasing as ground wave propagates over the earth surface. As your ground wave propagates over the earth surface. So the waves lies down or dies. The waves are lies down or dies. Okay. So next one, it is the advantages of ground wave propagation. So the advantages are, first one, it is the atmospheric condition which is does not affect on ground wave propagation. The atmospheric conditions which is does not affect on your ground wave propagation. Next one, it is the if transmitted power is large, then ground wave propagation can be used to communicate between 2 points of world. Okay, if transmitted power is large, then ground wave propagation can be used to communicate between any 2 point of world. Okay, atmospheric condition which is does not affect on a ground wave propagation. And second one, it is the if transmitting power is large, then ground wave propagation can be used to communicate between any 2 point of world. One, it is the disadvantages. Okay, there are two disadvantages. First one, it is the limitation over frequency range. Second one, it is the high power which is required for the transmission of the signal. First, it is the limitation over the frequency range, and second one, it is the high power which is required for the transmission of the signal. Okay. So next one, it is the application. Next one, it is the application of ground wave. Okay, these ground waves are used for the AM radio broadcasting in medium wave band, and very low frequency transmission is used for ship communication such as radio navigation and marine mobile communication. Okay, this ground wave propagation which is used for AM radio broadcasting in medium wave band, and second one it is the very low frequency transmission is used for ship communication such as radio navigation and marine mobile communication. So today we have seen the properties of radio waves. So properties of radio waves are reflection, refraction, diffraction and interference. Reflection, refraction, diffraction and interference. Next we see the ground wave propagation, attenuation in the ground wave propagation, application of ground wave propagation, advantages of ground wave propagation and disadvantages of ground wave propagation. In MSBT exam, you ask a question as define reflection, define refraction, define diffraction and define interference. Define interference. And second question it is the give the frequency range for ground wave propagation. Next one it is the explain ground wave propagation. Next one it is the explain attenuation in the ground wave propagation. Give advantages of ground wave propagation. Give advantages of ground wave propagation. Give disadvantages of ground wave propagation and give applications of ground wave propagation. So this ground wave propagation, it is very easy. You have to write the explanation of ground wave propagation is such as first write the frequency range, next how antenna which is placed, which type of polarization which is used, how the signal which is travels in a ground wave propagation and give the distance range, then give the distance range. So this one is a ground wave propagation. So on next lecture we see the next point.